6 with your hosts, the other L, Dick Hardy, and absent is Dedication, aka Sean, taking a bit of a personal time to work on some things, better himself, shout out to him, shout out to everybody who's doing everything they can to better themselves. Tonight's topic is going to be all inclusive because once I realized that all of these things were getting touched upon, both figuratively and literally, I just said, you know what? We might as well just make the whole podcast about that. Tonight's game in the background is going to be Dragon Ball Z Fighters Tournament of Power. They added an update that lets you basically participate in a miniature Tournament of Power. So, yeah, enjoy that while that's happening. Hopefully I don't fucking lose, because I've been getting my ass handed to me by the computer. Like, I don't know what's more embarrassing, getting beat by the computer of a team of Yamcha, Cell, and Gohan, or fucking getting beat by somebody who's actually good. But the coronavirus touching everything across the country. Delays around the world, yet memes are still rampant.
Bring it on.
I had one person put on their timeline for Instagram, said the coronavirus got here to America quicker than any package I done ordered from China. And part of me wanted to be mad because it's like damn, you don't have to do that, but at the same time, I don't know. It's everywhere, it seems like. I went to Kroger today, and all I wanted was 3 items: some deodorant, I wanted deodorant, let's see, toothpaste, and what was the other thing? Or like some sort of moisturizer, just because dandruff is real for black folk too. So I go in there, and it's like the goddamn apocalypse in this bitch, because when I tell you everybody and their mama was in there, everybody and their mama was in there, and it just was ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, if Tom Hanks and his wife can contract it, then there's no hope for anybody, Right. Oh, the NBA shut down? Hey man, we gotta go to the store ASAP, cause I need all the Purell, Lysol, and Clorox wipes they got in that bitch, man. So they canceled the NBA for the season. E3 has been pushed back, and I mean that's still a bit of a surprise to me because it's so far away in a sense. Right, and the one bizarre thing that is being canceled to me, Fast and the Furious 9. Like, why is that being pushed back by a year? Like, and like everything else I can understand, but when I read that, my mind was like, why the fuck are we pushing a movie back by a year? There are movies out now that people want to see, and I guarantee you that's not going to stop them from damn seeing it.
You can say that, like, they wanted to shut it down so people won't be a whole bunch of people in the theater, because, if, like, one person walk up in that bitch with coronavirus, then everybody in there fucking screwed. But
all it takes is one crying baby and one cough later. Quarantine in Atlantic Station, or quarantine at Amstar 13.
I don't. A year. Like, I don't understand.
I don't know why it's gonna be a year though. Like, if they, when was that movie supposed to come out? That movie was supposed to come out in May. So that means I gotta wait another year. I think they covering up for something. They covering up for something.
Hurry up and get started.
Right, right. I mean, I feel like there was something that we didn't see that is then
using this as a setup for the next attack.
right.
That's more like it.
No, people know. I mean, no offense to ScarJo, she's a great character, but nobody's gonna really go see that.
I am nothing, so you're trying to minimize damage as much as possible. There's no such thing as a dirty fight. What? That wasn't bad. Those who give up when things don't go their way don't belong in a battle. What? Here it is.
I mean, I don't know, like at my job, they're making us sanitize our devices before we use them. And while it's not a bad thing, it's just, I don't know, it's hella excessive in my opinion. And I mean,
there's no such thing as a dirty fight.
yes, that is always the opportunity, yes.
I have no idea. I'm not impressed. You're able to win this one, but it's far from over.
From the coronavirus. See, the one thing I need to know is whether or not these people are elderly, young, and if they have respiratory problems. Because all I've been hearing from the same people is that it's killing anybody who. Right. Right.
You can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make it.
Right. And so part of me
right away if you let your guard down. The real fight starts
right.
now.
You just gotta fucking stay away from people for 3 weeks. And then I found out today that all of Atlanta public schools are closed for the next 2 to 4 weeks. And I'm just, I don't know, like, even if every
you weren't even worth the fight.
Even like it's weird. And one person at my job said that they said this happens every election year. There's always some great virus or threat or something like that right before an election begins. Yeah. Now can you imagine if this happened like right around election time? Can you? That would, right, like that would be insane. People in line just like coughing and hacking over each other, like that is.
I remember the last thing like that.
What are you waiting for?
You really have to Google it because the only thing I remember him saying was something about Ebola in 2016, but that's like from 4 years ago. I barely remember what happened last year.
But Ebola wasn't. I do remember Ebola wasn't this serious.
Right. Yeah, it was mostly overseas.
Fighting someone I don't know. Got a bad feeling about this. Guess I still hope for this.
It's keeping people away from congregating.
Quick and solid strike. Looks like you've got some moves.
Cheer the chair.
I'll finish the job. Time to see how this fight ends. Useless. I see you know when to switch in and out.
Got you!
Don't tell me that's all you got.
Oh my god, the computer just did your move with Vegeta.
They seem to know when to switch in and out.
Like the one where you were like I bring you in, and then you fucking go right into the level 2.
Nice try. Praise me.
Like, I hate you even though I'm playing this
Slow. Not a bad attack. Don't tell me that just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you
no
won.
shocking.
Your enemy is not
No
going to wait
shocking.
for you.
You do not shocking.
Time to see how this fight ends. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won.
Yeah, and
Your enemy is not going to wait for you in revenge.
Something in my mind told me it is like, watch. This is not going to contain that. Because
Nice try. You can't
I mean,
find holes in your enemy's defense, and you'll have to
just
make them.
seems way too.
That's no ordinary combination attack. What are these two up to?
It just seems way too.
They might have done some,
what's the
but
word?
it's still too weak to finish things off.
Right.
Using this as a setup for their next attack.
He's doing a lot.
It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? That wasn't bad. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you
I'm actually
won.
having a really fucking try. I
You
have
lost one
like
of your
5 bars
teammates.
left.
Time to fight as if you never needed them. That's more like it. They missed this as the next attack to decide the match. You barely won.
That would be
You lack the power to keep this up.
really weird. I mean, Xbox sound like they shit is just ready to go. All they gotta do is ship it.
Yeah.
Your fault
But
for
it's like
telling
PlayStation
everyone to
5.
eat everything.
That shit might be
Keep helping.
Oh
And then
no.
resolve this shit.
And part of me is part of me feels like Sony would be lucky if that happened.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not even been no official announcement of this damn system.
Cause
We don't know what Sony is like when they're gonna announce it or.
Cause part of me is like, I still want one more year with the PS4. But part of me is like, all right, come on, let's hurry up and get this shit over with.
Yeah, it's like when it comes to new systems, I'm in the middle. Like part of me wants a new system,
Mm-hmm.
and then part of me don't. Like the part of me that wants a new system is like right now because it's kind of dry.
Yeah.
But the
You
part
just
of me
want
that
something
don't want a
new.
new, you want something new. But the part of me that don't want a new system is because Last of Us Part 2 is coming out this year, and I know
Oh,
when
yeah.
that comes out,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna love my PS4. Like I'm gonna love that.
And
What are you
I'm
waiting
really
for?
kind of only
Get
thing I'm
serious and
terrified
show them
of
what
is
you got.
everything being like put on pause.
It's
But I'm
up to
not
me.
really worried about
I'm gonna change the
contracting
future.
it or anything of that nature. I'm just worried about the implications it has for the things that people want.
You're not going to make a move.
Like,
Then allow me.
I wasn't thinking it was back to the game.
I can't see it happening either, but I don't wanna.
This dynamic armor from before Planet Vegeta was destroyed. He's fighting. Go.
Yeah, I don't wanna take no chance with it.
There's no such thing as a joke.
Say what?
Every time it's done,
It's not the same.
Oh, shit.
well, that settles it, Miss Slow. Those who give up when things don't go their way don't belong in a battle.
It's game over.
They're evenly matched. There must be some way to tip the scales.
I've been doing this all day.
He's doing really back from an equally strong opponent. That's the attack already.
Here comes the pain.
The match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around. Time to see how this fight ends. Plan on taking the fight airborne then. Nice, but don't get too excited. Way down. Slow thinking. Let's hope that lead pays off.
Oh no! Dang it. I did a Dragon Ball answer. Yeah, it was a different answer. You know, they were talking about that like, you have a lot of interesting communication in sport. And that was definitely one of them where, yeah, well, no, they were referencing it, but nobody could think of the movie. So I'm just sitting there like, you're thinking of I Am Legend. And they were like, yeah. Ooh, I just did something really fire. Bro, I'm literally, I'm having to be technical as all get out right now because of adult girlfriend. And like,
This isn't over yet.
And the computer is like, really.
Let's try to block this. You really are careful. You're getting cocky over this kind of a lead.
So, I don't know. I mean, I don't want society to like shut down. I really wasn't like concerned all that much until you sent me the news about E3 closing because of the coronavirus. Because part of me was like, before you had said that, part of me was like, yeah, everybody's pulling out of E3. But I think this is healthy. I think this is really good, only because you know, E3 is like on the verge of dying anyway. Like, maybe this will give them the chance they need to actually be innovative. They were supposed to be.
Guess it's over.
Seriously.
Thank goodness. Yeah. Everybody's kind of been watching and catching on. I think they said because of this coronavirus thing, they're gonna have to go digital, which is kind of weird to me because, in my opinion, to me going digital is just making sure it's streamed across all platforms and devices, and I feel like that's something that is already taken place. So when you say go digital, I don't know what further digital you could mean, you know?
Talking about E3 going digital?
Yeah, like I don't know how much further digital you could go. Like, I mean, is it gonna be coming through a VR camera?
Think about
Not VR camera, but but to me that's still the same thing. Like, okay, you just take away the presentation and just show shit off.
Get serious and show them what you've got.
Yeah, that's what they might do.
So a really good ass extended cut video.
Yes, without a crowd.
Damn, that's gonna be sad.
This guy was awesome before Vegeta was destroyed. Just fighting like Zen. Hurry up and get started. Regret that. That's more like it. Just go for it. Too slow. That's more like it. Let's hope that you pays off.
Mind you, I thought
it's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? You could pull off a combination attack like this.
I mean, that would be nice. I would not vibrate at all.
But don't get too excited. Attack is trying to make them silent. What are you doing holding back them and equally strong apart?
It don't really matter.
You survived? It's time. The real fight starts now.
They last too long, like we always talk about. 2016 style of war was good.
I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. That's a good one. The real fight starts now.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself.
So you can just forego presentations of that size altogether.
That wasn't I've watched this much. It would be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. I think you can pull off a combination. I've been using this as a setup for the next attack.
The only other thing
You think you're okay?
the only thing that ain't really impacted by it is Goofy Radio.
Now I have no idea.
Exactly.
Let's hope that move pays off. Nice try.
That's how
It's careless when your enemy's far away.
that's how trash that is.
That wasn't a bad. Guess it's over.
Oh, and I won by the skin of my chinny chin chin. And I'm wondering if they're suffering from like a sunken, what's it called, the sunken cost fallacy, where like you put so much money into it that you kind of want to see it through because you put so much money into it.
I still remember on Game of Rants when he was talking about that. You know, Google Stadia before you buy. He said eventually he feels like it can be a great system, but he said this is right now
Man,
trash.
not the way Young Ed talked about it, because all these empty promises that, you know, they said that you would be able to do with the game, like, you know, 4K resolution and stuff of that nature.
It's a streaming system, right? You just stream games.
Yeah. I part of my brain doesn't understand how that's supposed to
Hit him
work.
with all you've got.
Because
Streaming games to become
This guy
yeah, of course not.
Vegeta was destroyed. He's fighting Android 16. So you want me to call them? Give your opponent a chance to fight back.
Well,
Don't wait.
PlayStation Now lets you stream like older games, so it's not
Smart thinking.
right.
That pays off.
They want you to stream their
So you know not to give your opponent a chance to attack. Smart.
instead of buying it.
That's more like it. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. You really are carefree if you're getting cocky with this kind
Yeah,
of
it's a lot on it though with that whole picture. It's like you ain't owning nothing, but the system will give it to you. And I'm pretty sure when you boot it up, you don't get like the extra stuff, like how you can also stream. Yeah, it's like we can also stream.
can't fight holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make the real
That's not easy. But like how we can also play Netflix and stuff like that. Like I'm pretty sure.
smart thinking. Let's hit that
What?
See how you like that?
You can't fight holes in your enemy's defense,
Yeah,
then you have to make
but you don't own it. Okay.
match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around. Marvels must be destroyed. It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? Obviously, battles aren't just fought on the ground.
Let's do this!
The real fight starts
Yeah, I don't know.
Prepare yourself.
I really don't know what Google is thinking. Plus, they have like a track record of canceling stuff. So
Dominated by their opponent shouldn't even get to the
I
fight.
don't know. Like part of me is not super weird.
Credit for not throwing the match and sticking
Who's to
with
say
it
they
to
want
the
to
end.
abandon the hell out of this? Like what was that one game that EA came out with that was really awful? Not
You see, just
Titanfall,
because
but
we used. We won because
I don't
me and
remember the
Kara
name
were
of it,
just
and
that
it was like
good.
super
Yeah,
recent.
nothing
No,
beats our
the
teamwork.
one game that's supposed to be the Destiny killer, and it wasn't the Destiny killer. Anthem. There we
So
go.
you're not Goku, but you look
Oh
like
no, I will never let anyone forget about that horrid trash.
Such a terrible.
Right.
Man, I'm just. And what makes the game even worse is the fact that it came out after Destiny, after
Right.
you have games that show you
Models.
what not to do.
Right.
You just
I
have
don't
to
know.
not
They
make those mistakes.
they act like it's just too hard. Like, oh
So
no,
crazy.
I can't do it.
Like, tell you what people liked about Destiny and what they liked about Division. Make that into Anthem, and tell you what they didn't like about Destiny and Division, and just don't do that.
Right.
Let's
I
say like they
mean,
was living in their own damn
But
world.
I remember specifically they said they didn't want to, I guess, copycat. And in my mind I was like, but you could have, and I would have been perfectly okay with that.
Yes.
Because they're technically all the same. Like, I'm at a point now where I legitimately probably won't touch Destiny for a long, long while. Because I'm at that point again where I don't feel like playing Destiny. And it's not that I'm burnt out,
It's up to
it's
me.
more like I'm
I'm
bored.
gonna change the future.
Now if I was bored and burnt out, this game would be deleted off my system.
From before Planet Vegeta was
But the game,
He's fighting Trump. You'll never hear the end of it if you don't put up a good fight. Don't give your opponent a chance to fight back. Don't wait. You're in for some real trouble if you're getting
just
cocky
started,
over this.
and
I suppose that was pretty good for a first attack. That was a quick and solid
I
strike.
really don't know.
Looks like you've got
I
some
haven't
moves.
really touched it or anything like
Haven't
that.
fought someone this strong in forever. Let's test this power.
Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight.
You said what?
You go.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Standard attack.
I mean, hey, I don't really care what you say about it. I just the only time that I really kind of felt some type of way was when you said that it's not as complex as like Call of Duty or something like that. And,
Me and
you
Kale
know,
win
the
this
asset
one.
arrangement.
Yeah, we beat him,
Frames
Khalifa.
per second.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, and I was trying to get you to understand that they have more
you're not
assets,
Goku,
so they
but you
can't
look like him.
increase the frames. Even though they said they could, it would just be sacrifices to the number of enemies, and then I'd be like, oh, that's it, we're done. Aww.
Only on consoles too.
Right.
PC.
But I mean, PC for like,
It's time
I don't want to say
face
PC
your
gaming's in a
opponent.
weird space, but like in my mind, it's in a weird space because when I think of PC gaming, I think, yeah, you guys have a lot of power, but your games are really niche. And I don't want to say, I really don't want to say niche. I want to say your games are,
Bring it on.
your games are so exclusive that I've never heard of them to want to get a PC.
Another bug for me to squash.
And now that I think about it, I believe that's why we haven't really heard
This
from
guy wearing
Nova.
armor from before Vegeta was destroyed. Nice try. Fighting through.
Because I remember,
That was a quick and solid strike. Looks like you've got some moves.
But
There's no such thing as a dirty fight. There you enjoy. It's been going all out from the start. It's easy to get careless when your enemy. What's so surprising about them destroying a few rocks here and there?
They're just talking about
So this is how you act after losing to
That
one
console.
teammate?
run so much better.
There's no such thing as a real
oh
starts now.
shit.
Prepare yourself.
So you know the lariat charge that Super Broly has?
The real work starts now.
That shit don't mean nothing to like Big Broly.
Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean
Cause
you
like
won.
so you know it has like armor on startup, right? Well, the armor on Big Broly's startup
Enemy's defense, then you have to take
is hella better. Because when I tell you he tanked that charge and then immediately grabbed Broly by the throat, slammed him, stomped on him, and basically just discarded him like trash.
That ain't everything.
It was,
we got plenty more where that came
pretty
from.
bad.
As long as we're together,
Sure.
Khalifa, I'll keep getting stronger.
But
Win!
Yeah,
but yeah, like I think
This
I don't
guy's
know.
name is Broly, right?
As far
Man,
as
he's
third-party
crazy
games,
strong.
Destiny,
Universe 7 sure is
Yeah.
full of insane Saiyans.
third-party games, period. They run the best on PC. That's why PC has the edge over console.
yeah.
That's it though. But I said listen to podcasts. That's all they talk about. Like PC dudes, they wish PlayStation exclusives was on their system or on their computer because they see how great they are, but they can't play them. You know.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why the PlayStation is thriving. Again, exclusives. I said this at the beginning of the generation. I said if you have good exclusives, your consoles it's famous. You know, PlayStation been dominating this whole generation.
Yeah.
And to this day, people still talk about God of War.
Of
That
course.
came out almost 2 years ago.
The battle's about to
Yeah.
start. Good
But I mean
luck.
but the reason people do that is because one, that particular game was super different, and two, that franchise as a whole has just been like,
Great story.
if that franchise could be a fucking movie,
Yeah.
I don't think we'd like it as much. I don't think they could get it right.
It could be a show.
Yeah, oh my god, if it was a show,
Vegeta was
if it was a show,
give your opponent a chance to fight
good
back.
lord.
All I got.
If Last of Us,
I suppose that was pretty good for the first attack.
Definitely taking a bounce.
Red block! There you go! You should be going all out from the start!
the question is, do you want a God of War
If you
show?
can't fight moves with your enemy's defense, then you
Yes.
have to make
No,
You're
from the
able to
beginning.
win this one. But it's
From the
far from
beginning.
over.
For his son.
Yes, and the reason I want that is because I just need to hear that one line that I fucking love in all of God of War. And I hope you know what I'm talking about.
The real fun starts now.
The one great line.
Ready to bust some heads!
I forget who you favorite to. I want to say yes. I want to say yes. It's either 1 or 3.
He says, you would not let us see the other.
Yeah. Yes, bro. I don't know who he said that to. I can't remember, but that. Oh man, when he said that, I said, "Yo, that's gotta be like the most ballsiest thing you could ever say," and to your dad. Can you imagine, Rob? Can you imagine looking at your father right now? And all he did was maybe like step on your shoes by accident. You just stand up at the table and just be like, "You will not see the end of this day." Like that just would blow my mind.
Yeah, to think about it, bro.
Like I just be like,
because he did not make it to the end of that day. He killed him that day.
Right.
So he wasn't lying. God of War 3 takes place in that day, bro. That game takes place in one day.
That, like, let's talk about that. Because I thought about this with Dragon Ball Z. When there's conflict in Dragon Ball Z, how much time is passing between when these conflicts go on? So, like I'm pretty sure when Raditz came to Earth, all of that took place in a day. And then we know that a year passed, and Vegeta and Nappa came to Earth. I'm pretty sure that fight took place in a day. But by the time they go to like Namek, by the time like the Android Saga takes place, like before the 10 days that Cell gives before the tournament or whatever, like I need to know how much time is passing. It's like the Arkham games.
My name's not Kakarot.
I refuse to believe all this shit happening in one night. That's a long ass night. Like even if the game wanted to be realistic, 12 hours is not enough time. Well, I take it back. Let's say it gets dark around 8 o'clock. So you can tell me from 8 to maybe about
It's easy to get careless when
8 to maybe about, what, 5 in the morning? How much time is that?
They're evenly matched. There must be some way to tip the scales.
Yeah, it's like,
Just because
that's
you
at
defeated
least
one
12 hours,
doesn't mean
right?
you won.
Yeah, but
You lost one of your
9
teammates.
hours?
Time to fight as if
So
you
you mean
never
to tell me
needed.
in 9 hours,
You can't fight holes in your
Batman
enemy's defense.
managed
You
to
have to make
do everything
Nice try.
that we planned to do in the game. Like,
Glad to see you know not to give your opponent a chance to attack. Smart. This isn't all you've got, right? Unacceptable.
I'm not sure I want to think about time, but I can't help it.
Getting yourself blown away like that.
biggest, I feel like the arc with the
Your enemy's not going to wait for you.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You can't fight holes in your enemy's defense.
That started like in the morning, so
This isn't all you've got, right?
oh shit. I'm sorry, Vegeta caught me with level 3, which is amazing because, you know, again, the computer's using level base.
That's how it's done.
But
This isn't all you've got, right? The match isn't over yet.
but dude, man, give us 4 Vegetas. We got 4 Gokus. But no, they started in the morning because I know the World Martial Arts tournament typically takes place around like 10 o'clock in the morning.
The strongest Saiyans
I would
around.
say by the time they go to I would say by the time they go to the spaceship is probably noon. By the time Goku and Vegeta are fighting, it's probably 1:30. By the time I don't know. I really can't say. Like that was a really long day, and then they kind of get away with it because I don't know how day and night works on the planet of the Kais, because it's technically always daytime there.
I just know during that saga, I don't remember ever being dark.
Yeah.
During that whole saga, it was always like
Shit, I don't think it was dark even when they called the dragon.
From before Planet Vegeta was destroyed, is fighting now. The best way to understand it, and lay it upon yourself. There you go.
Well, no, they didn't twice. They didn't twice because they wanted to just all the people that Vegeta had slaughtered. Oh my God, Beerus is being the god of destruction right now. And I do not need him to do his job.
It's not over yet.
Of course.
It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it?
Oh my God. The computer is like ripping me right now. Oh God. They just did the super change that I do, but they fucked it up because I wasn't flying nowhere.
Watch this much. It would be nice to see some sort of dramatic. Trying to see how this fight ends.
But I think the computer moves so fast that it don't exactly know what
That's no ordinary combination of
I don't want to say that it doesn't know what it wants to do, but it moves so quickly that it's ahead of itself. If that makes sense.
They're evenly matched. There must be some way to tip the scales.
It's on now!
The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself.
Also, I'm sorry.
There must be some way to tip the scale. Just because you defeated
They
one
don't
opponent
always
doesn't mean you
like do a
won.
good time with.
So this is
They
how you
don't
act
never
after
know
losing
what's
just
fun
one
in those
teammate.
games. Because the first one, I feel like the first one took place maybe over 2 days.
Nice try. The real fight starts now.
Maybe.
Prepare yourself. You're in for some real trouble if you're getting cocky over this. Smart thinking. Let's hope that
What?
no one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. You insignificant worm! Unacceptable.
It wouldn't or it would?
It might have done some damage, but it's still
Why
too
would
weak
it?
to turn things on.
Exterminated you when I
Oh yeah. Damn, that would have been like early in the morning then. Oh yeah. That was a long adventure.
Yeah. 2, 3, and 4 get away with this time shit because
It's been nighttime when we do stuff. Yeah.
he travels, and we just assume that they sleep. Sometime in between that, then when they get to the new place, we pick back up on the adventure. So
Right.
we 2, 3, and 4
ready for
could take
battle.
place over weeks, like weeks of adventure, because yeah,
Dang.
especially
Do you think your job's gonna send you guys home because of this outbreak, this pandemic, epidemic? I mean,
they've already warned us about it. We've actually had some like some.
It's up to me.
you said what?
But we've had some like
This guy wearing armor from before Planet Vegeta was just finished this match without a scratch on you, and I'll admit you're good.
Yeah.
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. That wasn't a bad attack. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. That wasn't a bad attack. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself.
Don't come back.
Ready to bust some heads!
They got knocked back from that. They're clearly losing it.
Not today!
Damn it.
Thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
they call it quarter.
Guess there's no such thing as a
What?
dirty fight.
Hell no.
Holes in your
Fuck
enemy's
no.
defense, then you have to make
That's rude. That's rude as hell.
do some damage.
Not today! You're not!
What's so surprising about them destroying a few rocks here and there?
Right.
I guess it's worth seeing
Like, why
how
would
they're
you do
going to
that?
get back into
You're
the fight.
inconveniencing me.
It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it?
Okay,
Don't think so.
No.
What's with this attack?
Let's see what you got!
Good Lord. That's terrible.
Now I have no idea how the fight's coming out. So victory alone isn't enough for you.
But your boss basically said if you leave outside of Georgia. I mean, outside of Macon.
Just give up. You can't win. Just you wait.
Damn, that's
I'll be stronger the next time.
kind of stupid.
cautious, bro.
I mean, yeah, but you're forcing someone not to come to work. My job just said,
That's only a maybe. She said it depends on where you go and how it is there.
oh,
Like, you might go to a part of Georgia that has no cases of at all. Like, I don't know, maybe Savannah or something. Savannah, Georgia, ain't no cases there. So let's say you go to Savannah. I'll have to tell her. And then she'll probably just look to see if there's any cases there. If it's not, then I'll be fine to come back. Or somewhere like probably, I don't know, maybe Washington, D.C.
The outcome of this fight is anybody's
12
guess.
cases since people have died.
damn. Oh, speaking of Washington D.C., we got to check on Bez. I mean, he messaged me earlier today, but I didn't think to ask about that.
Yeah, the group has not been
Active.
patiently.
Are you ready?
Right, it was a little scary.
This guy wearing armor from before Pan Vegeta was destroyed. He's fighting Ginny. So
He
you
don't know
want
if
me
they're
to
doing
call
that.
this match? Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
I mean, the only reason I don't be saying that is because you send it like personally to my page. And me personally, I don't be having time to. I don't have time, yeah. And when I do, like, I often just
Guess there's no such thing as a
don't
dirty
read
fight.
it. Well, it's not that I don't read it.
It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it?
Cause I was not prepared to. I was not prepared. I just wasn't prepared.
Man, I was
There's no such thing as a dirty fight. This is a fight. Anything else isn't worth watching. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make
Say this. Right. Hey, it'd be different if it was Mr. Ed. I could live with it if it was Mr. Ed, because he walks. But you talking about somebody who can run after you, slide in front of you, got a flamethrower as a hand, like,
I'm actually quite impressed how good. Just because you defeated one of them doesn't mean you won. Looks like this is turning into a somewhat gruesome fight. You're going to continue that strong attack together? Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. You really are carefree if you're getting cocky over this kind of attack.
shit sound like a fucking rave in the background.
Now I can have some smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
Oh my god.
It's easy to get careless when your
He's
enemy's
gonna
far
be
away,
like
isn't
techno
it?
on crack. Right.
Said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind.
Oh my god. Okay, so I've been testing out
Watch
something.
this much.
You know, I do a wall bounce, and then I do a move, or I try to follow it while
Far away, isn't it?
basically like stretch.
Relying on the time limit to
No,
win. Isn't that
I think it.
Come on.
I'm doing the last
I know
tournament.
you can do better
I'm doing the
than
last
that,
tournament,
Gohan.
and like I have to beat them within the time limit, otherwise I lose. And I just lost because I couldn't beat Cell. He's like low health. Yeah. But yeah, I was trying to do the wall bounce into a combo. I did it with the triangle one, and I missed the uppercut. So then I did it with the square one, and I did the uppercut, but it wouldn't let me track. It's like he instantly recovered. It was super weird. Whis is about to be my master which means he's probably going to be commenting on all of my battles now. Oh man.
A little update on Sekiro. I got a little further. I realized why I had to fight all of them down. Monkeys, of course, it was a boss.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
A monkey boss?
Guardian Ape.
Of course.
Select your team.
Of course it was,
Select your
sir.
fighter. Select your team.
Did you beat it?
Select
Damn.
No.
Is this something I need to? Is this something I need to see?
No, because I have no
West
strategy.
City.
I feel like I need to see this in
It's
order.
only in the second stage.
The battle's about to start.
Oh, you have no strategy at the second stage.
Yes, because of
Wait,
what you
does your immortal blade help?
It does what it does. I'm talking about what he does in the second stage is crazy. And I actually like went to online to see what people said about him. Like he's one of the hard bosses. I thought I had beat him because when you fight him the first time, you know, you fight him and I beat him too. I beat him the first time. Yes, and it's a build up to feel like Sekiro grabs the sword and like chops his head off with the sword.
That got careless.
So when his head comes off, he just grabs his head, and the same sword you just cut off his head with, he starts fighting.
Why?
Wow.
You'll pay for that. Why?
Trying to kill
Hit.
him.
I hit
This
with
one makes him
it.
tough.
Pay for that. Nice try.
No more games.
Screaming right there. You're terrible.
I mean, if something like that was screaming at me, I'd be a little
Nice try.
afraid too. Shit. I can barely handle the decibels of a dog barking at like damn near point blank range.
I don't hope you're hungry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Get away.
You know that
Pay for that.
Terrible goes to the top.
What? No, I did not know that. Damn.
His little war is so crazy. It made my terror bar go up and it's taking away health at the same time.
Oh.
That screaming he does is what makes him so
You need to load this up right now, sir, so I can see this. This is.
Oh, I kept moving, bro. I didn't even fight. I fought this shit twice. I said nope. I kept moving, and I'm in a whole other area now.
Oh. So I'm not gonna see that no time soon, then, huh?
It's a race. It's a race. I can go to that race and show you. Like,
Okay. Yeah. But
I can definitely do it.
it feels like it feels like America is gripped in fear itself, cause all of this is.
People got scared. I'm telling you, if people weren't scared before, they got scared. Yesterday, definitely could be. And today, Disneyland closed. Today, like, it's definitely hitting everybody now. And this is a serious matter. Ebola never been serious.
I cannot believe. Right. Wow. But I think I think that this has just had a terrible impact on society as a whole. if it really is as big of a epidemic as, CDC is saying, then, hopefully they come up with some sort of counter to this. But from what I've been hearing, even though people have died from it, like, I still feel like the average human can, I guess, fight it off. Like I said, I wouldn't really be upset, or not upset, but I wouldn't be really worried until I see somebody who is perfect health, doesn't smoke, ain't done drugs, anything like that, and then they contracted and they die from it. Because then I'd be like, well, shit, there's no hope for any of us now. So, but
to everybody, make sure you water sanitized.
Yeah, just
don't touch your face.
Even if you do gotta if you gotta wash your face with the Clorox wipe, then
be safe.
Right. Oh, I wonder if Fighters is undergoing maintenance. Oh no, nah, it's probably not. It says communicating with servers. It's just taking a minute to do that. So, but we just had to get our thoughts out. I want to move on to music real quick. I think there was something that happened in music that I wanted to talk. Oh, that song that I sent you with Lil Yachty, the Baby, and Drake. Oh my God! Did you listen to that?
I didn't. Only because I saw Lil Yachty in the weed. I was like, I don't feel like watching this.
So I was eating lunch the other day, and one of my coworkers said they got a song called Oprah's Bank Account, and I immediately bust out laughing because in my mind I was like, is this a play at the whole controversy surrounding her and Gail and whatnot? But I didn't say that. I was thinking it. And there is a really loud train passing by right now. But okay, well, there was I went to go listen to it, and I just thought it was hilarious. I personally felt it was, hilarious. So, but I mean, I need to
drinking the baby.
Yes, I need to hear what this song sounds like when it's not a video, because that
the Drake rap or sing?
He raps.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I definitely listen. I need to hear it.
Yes, please do. Please do.
But if we're talking about albums, a lot of albums came out Friday. I haven't heard them. A couple of good drops happened Friday last week.
Really?
Jhené Aiko dropped an album. Megan Thee Stallion dropped an album. Lil Uzi Vert dropped an album for all the Lil Uzi fans that been waiting like 3 years for an album. Jada Kids dropped an album too, Old Heads, which I heard is really good too. I heard that album.
Right.
I think that's it though. A lot of projects dropped last week. I think Apple Music. That's because on a night like that, that's when I wanted to have Apple Music. Because I do kind of want to hear all those projects, but I'm not going to pay $10 to $15 per album. So I definitely get Apple Music. Probably get played. So.
Well,
yeah, shout out to Jhené Aiko too. I really like.
Yeah, she's officially, in my opinion, out of the whole up and coming phase, because I feel like I can't turn on the radio without hearing something that has her in it and whatnot. So
I've always loved her voice too. She has that most soothing.
Oh my gosh, what? I could fall asleep to that voice.
Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, she cute too. But yeah, shout out to her. I see a lot of people talking about Lil Uzi album. I think it's called Eternal Take. I saw people talking about it. Cause again, it's Lil Uzi. He dropped nothing since 2017. because the label
Yeah.
problem, the record label problem, which I think is
Oh, really?
fucking crazy. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Yeah, oh yeah, he been going through the record label problem for the past like 2 years.
Bruh, why does he not just, I don't know, end the contract?
Um, this is a topic too. Like this will be a whole discussion. Like artists and their record labels. Like when it comes to a point where you can't really like they're holding your music basically hostage.
Like, I don't get
Because
that.
you and the label ain't connected on something. Y'all button heads, so they don't release the music that you've made. Like I think that's the craziest thing to me. Like, why would a record? I think from a business standpoint, right? Why would a record label? You have artists like Lil Uzi, which we have to admit was a hot artist. Like
Yeah.
he was everywhere at one point. Everybody knows who this boy is. Why would you want to keep something that his next project on hold because y'all ain't seeing eye to eye?
And
Like,
and
I would
even
just let my
then,
artist do whatever he wanted to do. But I
and
don't- I don't know.
even then, like, doesn't that hurt the label? Because you hold his music hostage, he doesn't make any money from the music. You don't get paid, so now you're mad because you're not getting paid. Like, I don't know.
It doesn't make
I feel,
sense.
I feel like if I was an artist, the first thing I would try to do is get my own studio, so I ain't gotta go through none of this.
You gonna go the independent route.
Right.
Yeah, sign up to a label. I'm seeing a lot of artists, a lot of discussions from artists talking about, you know, saying they happy, you know, I was gonna bring up in Lupe.
Yeah.
They
Fuck
kept
Atlanta
his album
Records.
on hold. Yeah, Atlanta Records. Yeah, they kept his album on hold for years. To the point that he didn't know what he was gonna do. Like they would have done that as music. I mean, this was too smart for the masses, and like when I
Then
hear about
it ain't meant for them. Then that's how I feel.
The craziest shit. Like that with Lil Uzi, I don't know why the record label and him was putting heads, but I just know he came out and basically said that it was the label's fault, not his.
That's stupid. That's super stupid.
It really just depends on what label you sign to too, man. Like some artists either never complain, never hear no complaints from them, or maybe something's happened and they just don't tell the public. You know, somebody like a Kendrick. I feel like his record label, to me, I feel like this from the outside looking in, I think his record label look like it's great. Because it look like they just let him do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Trust when he ready. You know? Even
So-
with Drake or J. Cole, like, they would never complain about their record label.
So
That's like that.
I'm going back through story mode, and it looks as if, first of all, there's a hard mode that I have not unlocked because apparently, according to the game, I haven't finished story mode. But I could swear I finished story mode. Yeah, I went back to the first one, the first story arc, the hero story arc or whatever, and I'm looking at it, and it says 95% complete. So I just click continue. Cause you know, I just want to see. Yeah. I just want to see what the computer does. I want to see what the computer does when I
Your turn.
you know,
One more time.
when
All right.
I want to see what the computer does on hard mode, but I also want to see
All right.
like what changes have been made. So far, it doesn't look like any.
Your turn.
Well, I'm saying, like, you know how like they made the assist change and stuff like that. That's really what I'm looking for. So, but I doubt any of that will play a huge factor in any of this. So,
We can talk about Ghost of Tsushima in release day real quick.
oh yeah, I still haven't seen that trailer. Like, I've been super behind on trailers lately.
Well, to be honest with you, the trailers doesn't show anything new. Like, what you think of Ghost of Tsushima like right now, like from the past trailers? Whatever you think of the game now, it's the same. It's the same.
Now this. All right.
I mean,
Now this. Now this.
It looks amazing. The new trailer gives you like some new.
is it a cutscene or is it
It's a story trailer. But
One more time. Now
It's a little different. But it's still hard to show gameplay.
One more time.
Yes.
All right.
Get out of my way. I have noticed.
One more time.
As far as gameplay goes, they have not shown a lot.
Right. Even that one E3 part was,
Your turn.
I don't know, I don't want to call it questionable, but I feel like it's questionable.
I remember
We remember it because it was so goddamn beautiful. The grass was distinct with every single blade. Excuse me.
That was one of the games where people couldn't believe it was on PS4.
Right. I think if I was Sony, and people might hate me for this, but if I was Sony, I would show them what the game looked like in PS5 and say it's for PS4, and then just roll with it and just be like, yeah, this is coming out on PS4. I'm sorry. Every game tonight that we've showed is not coming out on PS4. But instead on the PS5, and here's the specs looking like, and here's the release date, and here's the price.
One more time.
Yeah, they said the PS4 is almost 2 teraflops. That's good. PS5 was jumped to like 2. So
That's good, man.
Over here.
People don't believe Roller.
See you.
I don't know why people still doubt not enough.
So, hold on. It's not doubt that I have.
See you. You're not getting away.
Yeah, it's not doubt. I just don't feel like it's gonna be greater than the first one, yeah. But I don't feel like it's gonna be something that makes me just be like, oh god, nah. I mean, the mechanics stick out.
You're talking about the game itself, not just graphics.
Yeah.
The only thing Left 4 Part 2 is gonna have that same impact like the first one did.
Right. Like
Gotcha.
I can't picture anything kind of exceeding that. Yes. Yeah, the story. I think the story's gonna be better, but I just don't feel like it's gonna have the same impact. Just like it pretty much is, sir. Sadly no. And this might be the first time a sequel does not, well, not to the back, because we had this conversation before too. Sequels that were better than their predecessors, or was it the other way around? Sequels that weren't better than their predecessors. Oh yes.
Like, and you know not at all. Like, you know they love to do what they do, and you know they want to make their game better than the previous.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I'm pretty sure that's so tough for them right now because their first game was a fucking masterpiece to so many people, and they have to top that.
I mean, no. The way I'm expecting that to be top is by getting you make the game mechanic better, and I guarantee it'll be everything you need.
I didn't think you were this
It's
strong.
easier said than done. Because they have to actually think how to do it.
You're up. Leave it to me.
But how to do it.
Not over yet. All
I
right.
mean, but I've always said, if anything to say about part 2, I'm not actually show it looks a lot more smooth.
Yeah, graphics wise, it may exceed The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 1. I have to really kind of look at it to see, but other than that, I mean, shit, it's business as usual as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Now, one thing I meant to comment on the day you sent it was, what was it? Does Naughty Dog need to make another Uncharted? Because we talked about this at the end of 4. The answer is a definite yes. The answer is a most definite yes.
Did I send you a video recently about that?
Yeah. Well, you sent me something about it, but I didn't get a chance to look at it. But I remember that. I remember reading that question. I remember reading that question, and I told myself, I said, yes, this game needs a definite.
These are 5.
Yes, but only so that we can kind of catch up with the daughter and stuff of that nature. Cause, yeah,
I wouldn't have mind. I'll tell you that. If they had not Uncharted 5, I wouldn't mind at all. It would definitely be a day one buy. It would probably be about Nathan Drake's kid. Spoilers for Uncharted 4. But if you ain't played it by now, what the fuck have you been doing? But you know it. Yeah, Uncharted 5 with Nate's daughter would be cool.
right.
And that's why I feel like they left it open like that too, just in case they did want to come back and do another Uncharted game. But I do remember too, after playing 4, I thought to myself, like, after playing 4 and Lost Legacy, I thought to myself, I could definitely take a break from this franchise.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, it don't have to be. It don't even have to be titled Uncharted, to be honest. They could totally mind fuck us all and just call it Charted.
Yeah, they could, but I don't.
So
it still gotta be the review trailer that you and me discussed.
Or maybe they just call it Uncharted Found Legacy, or New Legacy, or just, you know,
definitely call it Uncharted. Yeah, definitely call it Uncharted. Let's put a new franchise tag.
Yeah.
Definitely. And again, that reveal trailer gotta be like Nate's daughter, but she's grown, and we don't know
right.
who she is at first.
Oh yes, that would be amazing.
Reveal trailer would be amazing, bro.
And then just have her just
like, what is this?
Have her working with Chloe.
Oh man, yeah, because I feel like Chloe ain't gonna never let this stranger shit church on this shit.
Oh hell no, bro. She in this for life. I want to see her with a ring on her hand and Nadine rolling up in the wheelchair like, are you still trying to find adventures? And then she look at her and be like, shut up, you old hag.
Lost Legacy is really good.
Yes.
That
is another version of showing powerful feminine women the right way.
Without getting beat over the head with it.
Yes, without getting beat over the head with it. Like, it's cool. It's not over accentuating. It's not under accentuating. It is everything it needs to be for fans of the game without pissing off women. And it just works. It just works.
Especially when the game had like
2 female leads.
Legacy,
2 female leads.
And then that one part towards the end, which blew my fucking mind, when you had to drive that car into the train.
Oh yeah. Oh, the callbacks. Yes.
That was so
Man.
good.
Lost Legacy should have been the game that put the hint for Uncharted 5. Oh, and speaking of,
it took place after 4.
Right, and speaking of the next in games, I saw this on Reddit. I didn't click on it, but I like the way my phone works. I can scroll down to see the image without clicking on it, and it was from Reddit, and it said CD Projekt Red rumored to be working on another Witcher game immediately following Cyberpunk 2077. I said, God damn, like. I would love to go back into the Witcher world, but I don't need it to be immediately after. That's one thing I need video game development companies not to do. You make a game, cool. That game sells great, awesome. Rest on your laurels. But if you make a game and that shit was trash, I do need you to try again. Otherwise, EA is going to sell the shit out of your company and have everybody working somewhere else. So.
I don't even know what you. I don't even know if I would want another Anthem. I don't want to see Anthem 2. I don't even want to see that.
Well,
shit.
no. See, I think it should work differently for MMORPGs. You just have to fix the first one before you even attempt to make a second one. And then when you make the second one, it better come with everything the first one had. Cause they better not do that Destiny shit where it's all your shit's gone. Everything. All your hard work, this, that, and the third. Because I would just be like, no, fuck this.
I would never forget when Bungie had said when Destiny 1 came out. I would never forget when they said that this game was like a 10-year run. I would never forget that they said that. Because in my mind I was like, damn, that sounds pretty damn dope. You tell me when I create this character, it's gonna be 10 years like of me doing shit with this one character in my first. It's cool.
Right.
They dropped that out there after the first one. They put out, they said, no, we'll make money if we put out a second Destiny. And people go by and start to go over.
And part of me was just like, nah, I can't do this. I'm actually about to take part in an arena match, sir. But their connection is very, very shitty.
Is that the man? Is that the one where you be like, it's in the middle of the lobby?
Yep, and it's a white square. And they are using the All Sand Squad. Something tells me they're not at their computer though. I mean, controller. Oh, I see it already. The frame skips.
Get ready!
What's I about to say? Oh.
Goku versus... Saiyan. I suppose I'll leave it at that. We're but seconds from the action. Let's see what these warriors have to offer.
That's all you got?
Careful. One wrong move could end everything. Against the ropes is never a good place to be.
Not over yet!
Yeah, but damn.
That's rather nice.
Too slow.
What if they announce they
Tremendous teamwork.
Yeah!
A perfectly timed assist.
what if they announce their
What next? Will we be treated to a thrilling comeback?
what's it called?
There goes
What
one.
if they announce another Infamous?
Good one.
I don't want to.
Really?
I don't.
That's one
You don't want to go
down.
back to that world.
Confidence booster.
Damn.
I'm glad that they.
Are
The
you
real fight has just begun. And the tide has most definitely shifted, albeit by a hair. The real fight has just begun. A perfectly timed assist. Can the trailing team reverse this tricky situation? That didn't end the match. This is shaping up to be quite the skirmish.
You're wide open!
And the tide has most definitely shifted, albeit by a
So
hair.
Samurai World
Don't underestimate me!
again.
My sight!
This fight's moving. Out of the fight already?
That's the little.
I believe it's fair to say that the real fight starts here.
There we go!
Are they planning on keeping up these attacks?
Like you don't know.
A perfectly timed assist.
Bingo!
Very nimble.
You know
Here I come!
Tremendous teamwork.
You're not giving up!
I've got more than a feeling that
you got him
this victory might have
with
been
the
a tribute to
parry.
the power of love. Their daughter would be so proud.
Precious.
Yeah.
The invincible Great Saiyaman is
He's not
here!
gonna wanna
Looking
fight me
good,
again.
Gohan.
I said he's not gonna want to fight me again after that. I didn't lose a
You're not
single
as good as you
character, and
look.
Bardock almost
I'm
cleaned his whole team.
disappointed.
Did you get a trophy?
But I treated him like 21 Savage. Niggas don't want to fight me. I beat the shit out of these
Take a
niggas.
short break. Let's go get in a little
Speaking
bit.
of 21, Savage Mode 2 is supposed to be coming out too.
Oh
Which
Lord, I
hope
do
Metro-
forget about that.
Yeah, him and Metro supposed to be linking up again, and that's always a great duo.
Oh my
Him and
God.
Metro movement. I love that. One of the best hip hop duos, bro.
Yes, better than him and Future.
Yeah.
And I didn't think anything could be better than Future and Metro. But damn.
Yeah, 21 Savage and Metro, them niggas, but they sync perfectly, bro. Like, damn, what's that line that 21 say? About Metro movement.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Metro got a lot of L's, nigga. Me too. I bet y'all do. These dirty projects y'all made together. That on 10 Freaking Girls. I love that song so damn good. I love that beat. It's almost that much cute and shit, man.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
But,
Get ready for a Dragon
yeah,
Ball
one last thing I will say about Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna play like Sekiro.
I hope it doesn't. I mean, if it did, that's cool.
I don't mean the Dark Souls. I just mean strictly gameplay, not the Dark Souls part of it.
Oh, I don't want it to be like that. What you mean? I do not want it to be like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't want it to be, I don't want the gameplay or the mechanics to be like Sekiro. I want it to be its own thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want no weird ass control scheme where like square is jump and block is goddamn triangle, and you're switching weapons with X. Like, nah, I don't want no craziness like that.
It's all or nothing. Fight!
Well, it's a Saiyan versus Goku. This'll be an absolute delight. Now then, which side will emerge the victor?
It's like a real
Massive damage right from the start. Quite the
He's
splendid
reflecting
setup
because he knows
indeed.
his
Quite the well-aimed strike.
I
It
just
certainly
killed
does pay to be thorough.
Goku without him even touching me.
You're my opponent.
Quite the splendid setup indeed.
Yeah, all these indie projects, I think they're gonna be really good.
Quite the splendid setup indeed. Perfectly timed assist. Spice moving up close and personal. One wrong move could end everything.
Oh yeah.
It looks like they've got a plan brewing. And there goes one.
Yeah.
Good momentum, but will they be able
The
to
last thing we
maintain
gotta talk about. Last thing we gotta talk about.
tremendous
And
teamwork?
guys, will be
Oh yeah.
Quite a splendid setup indeed. Quite the well-aimed strike.
It's good to see. It's good to see.
It's moving up close and personal. This is how it begins, all with this one attack and thoroughly thrilling showdown. I feel honored to have witnessed it. Thank you for the opportunity to spectate. I
There's so
won't
much
forget
happening in the
this.
video and little stuff that you will miss if you don't pay attention.
right. Like somebody in the comments said they love how Eminem's albums are on the floor and Juice WRLD's
Gonna
albums are like
change the
up in the
future.
air.
Yeah, up in the air down low.
Sparta!
The fact that it's one part what
Okay,
looks like
okay,
he pushes
maybe I
his-
went too
It's
far.
like it looks like his older stuff in that straight jacket. And like if he pushes him to the side for like a split second, if you blink you'll miss it. The Mike Tyson cameo was hilarious to me.
Yes, I need a video for You Gonna Learn, Little Boy.
Man, Royce.
And what was it, is that the one? Is that the one where he's talking? He's like he tripped over his cape. Nah, that wasn't it. Oh, it is.
It's the same line.
Damn.
Like he falls. He's hold on, wait. I just should know with my cake.
Yes. Right.
I love the ad lib.
I need a video for that song, and I need a video for Nights Like These or Night Like Those. Can't remember exactly. That's who was in the song. I don't be paying attention that much to it like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So. Oh, you probably want a video for Darkness. Oh no, that already has a video. I bet you do. Oh, I know what song you want a video for. That one where he's talking about his stepdad. I hate my stepdad. But it's still so good. Like, that's weird to hear. Like, it just bothers you. that would blow my mind if Eminem admitted to murder and no one believed him, because it's like, man, it's Eminem. Ain't no way, right? Ain't no way in the world he actually, right? Like, he's already talked about all of this before, like, me being the analytical motherfucker that I am, if that was real, I'd be like, damn, this nigga done dated Nicki and Mariah then, you know? Like, he really just been out here dating our women. So, but, oh yeah, I feel like they, you know, had a little something going on once or twice. I can't remember. I know what you're talking about, but I can't even remember the name of the song. So. Oh no. And it'd be hilarious if he had a sound bite of her just going, ow. that right. Like, damn, that's a lot. Oh man. Oh, everybody would have been like, what? Everybody would be like, hey, the next interview with Nicki would have been like, so I don't know, you gonna let him bust them cheeks or no, Nick? Right. Like, how does that make you feel? And she probably try to sound extra sophisticated. Well, I've always had a great respect for Eminem and his work, and you know, I think what he's doing is really. Bitch, answer the question: is you fucking or no? Like, I wouldn't even have none of that. I'd just be like, "Fuck is really going on?" Is y'all fucking? I think everybody low key is an Eminem fan. They just really don't want to say it. Yeah. I guess. I mean,
because when people was like really debating, like, cause it's been about 2 or 3 years now, but I was like really like going back and forth with people on Facebook about him being one of the greatest, and I couldn't believe that. Like,
you couldn't believe that you had to.
I couldn't believe I had to. I couldn't believe I had to like argue like debate with these people. Is he one of the greatest? Like,
hey man, he ain't the greatest. He ain't do nothing for this genre.
Yeah, we would say stupid shit like that, like what he's done for the culture.
And like he don't have it, like he doesn't have to do anything for the culture. His skill gets him in the door. Like every goddamn body else. You don't look at a famous painter and be like, oh, I like this painting. Nah, that shit garbage. What has he done for the culture?
That's so fucking stupid.
Nigga, he made this painting. What are you talking about? Like that's all the culture he needed.
Bro, like people, yeah, this was around like 2 or 3. It was like before Revival came out. It was around the time he put out. You remember that freestyle he did on BET, Hip Hop Awards against Trump?
Oh yeah.
It was around that time.
Okay,
like,
so
really,
I know why that happened then, because people were probably like, that was probably everybody who voted for Trump then, if that was the case.
No. It wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. Like I know it was debating with Trump supporters. Like these were like Facebook friends, like people I know on Facebook. They weren't against no random folks. I don't argue with them online. I'm talking about people that I actually talked to. It was like saying like they don't believe that he was
spitting bars.
Let me be more specific. This girl on Facebook, she made a status about him. This status got so much attention that I chimed in on it. Me chiming in on it led to people debating with me on her status. Like it was like her status had me fuck up too. Like I remember that shit.
I know she cut her phone off that night.
She probably did. She was one of the people going back and forth. Like she really loves music.
I mean, no. She don't love music. Because nobody who loves music would deny somebody who literally has the skill. Because to me that's not loving. To me, that's not loving music. That's I want to say racism, but that's not the word I'm ready to use. That's not the word I'm ready to. That's not the word I'm ready to use yet. It's like, well, actually, I guess that is it. It's racism because you just don't want to see anybody who's not of color, who's not African American, black, nigga, whatever. You don't want to see them be good at something that we essentially created. And I'm technically okay with that. I'm technically okay with that because when you look at all the stuff that quote unquote white people have made that we've been better at, like, do you really see somebody saying, I mean, well, I take it back because they have said that, nah, we're not the greatest, but we prove them wrong almost every chance we get. But I don't know.
I'm telling you,
she can't say that she's a fan of music. That's all I know.
That's what I wanted to say myself. Like, I feel like it's certain artists, right? I feel like if you say you don't like them, I just don't want to hear your opinion. I'm gonna be real with you. It's certain artists. Like, if somebody told me they don't like Kendrick Lamar, like none of this shit, I would walk away from them. I mean, like, I don't want to listen to your opinion no more when it comes to music.
He hit him with them Mr. X stomps.
Yeah, like I
just started walking away.
It's certain artists where like you say you don't like them, I don't want to fuck with you. Like that would blow my mind if you say you don't like his at all.
Yeah, I would feel a little auspicious about some shit like that. I'd just be like,
I understand you say you don't listen to him.
Cause I mean, well, yeah.
But you saying you don't like them, you don't like his music. That's what I'm like. All right.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I've never heard any of his music, I wouldn't say I don't like his music. I'd just be like, I've never heard his music. But
yeah, that's fine.
If I've heard his music, and I'm saying I don't like it, I must. Yeah, you just gotta catch his fade one time because I must.
I gotta hit you.
Right, like I must have known that artist in another life, and he must have done like something super fucking negative to me
Yeah,
for me to.
Somebody said something. Somebody said something like him or like what's another like a Jay-Z or a Nas or
Right.
like the known goats in this music shit, and you say you don't like their music.
Like it's something wrong with them.
Yeah, or even him. I'm telling you, man, like you got me flashback into these debates. I was having people online about this. Like, I couldn't believe some of the shit they was saying. They was like, and this is the excuse people used to say for him. That they, you know, they didn't listen to his music. Like they was like, oh, all you rapping about is killing his mom and drugs and all that. I used to be like,
right.
what are you talking about? Like he has not made that many. He's only made about 3 songs about his mom in his career.
Right, but people wanna take shit and just kind of run with it.
And like, I can relate to him when he talks about killing his mom. And like, yo, that's not all he talks about. Like,
right. He made one song and they just assume he made a whole album about Arthur his family. That's some crazy ass white boy shit right there. I can't get down, man. I can't get down.
I said, yo, you fucking idiot. Like,
right.
He used to say shit like that on Facebook, bro. They should be like, yo, you don't listen to music.
Right, like you're willingly being uneducated.
And then when I bring up the song, I remember bringing up this song. Like, you know, he made a song apologize, like way in his career. Like, and they never heard that one though.
Yeah,
he made a song apologize to his mom.
Of course not.
After everything he said about her,
why
which was
would
so
they
dope of
do
him to do
that?
because he didn't have to do that.
Why would they?
And they didn't hear that one though.
But we've reached like the hour and 30-minute mark. This has been the Dopest Podcast Ep6. We just had to touch on the coronavirus and the impact that it is negatively taking upon America. Wanted to also make sure we got this music out of the way. Not much in the way of movies and TV shows other than HBO picking up The Last of Us, which I hope that's going to be good. I know it's going to be good because Neil Druckmann is a part of that. I still like. So one last thing I want to say. You know that list that we have of like the universe's unanswered questions? I want to add Jeff Keighley leaving E3 to that, even though it's probably just because of the drastic changes that E3's setting, where it's not really caring about the gamers, it's more so appealing to companies and influencers and all this other bullshit that doesn't matter. But I just want to put that on there as, you know, why did Jeff Keighley not want to be the host of E3 this year? But he kind of got lucky because E3 ain't happening. So
yeah, they happening regardless.
Yeah.
He was there or not.
But with that being said, this has been the Dopest Podcast. I've been your host, the other L, Mrs. Dick Hardy, and yeah, you guys have a good night.